Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book. You know what time it is. Phil is addressing the issues with Aries and the rest of the world who have a false narrative of him. The show has portrayed Phil as being unstable and jobless at points in time. And so Phil wanted to address that particular narrative, which I am not against, because as a man, you don't want that narrative on your neck at all. You can have other narratives on you, but that you never want to be a jobless individual. So I respect the fact that he decided to speak up and say his piece. We're gonna go through some of the commentary that he put out there as well. But before we do, make sure you guys do me a massive favor: like, share, subscribe, click on that bell button for notification of the uploads. All right, we're trying to get to 100K before the end of the year. We love your support and we appreciate how you guys are keep on pushing the content and taking it further and further. And so listen, by all means, if you haven't done so and you're here watching this video, you subscribe and then click on that bell button for notification of the uploads. And if you haven't done so, join the family. It's £1, a dollar to join the membership family. We do membership lives every other Tuesday. We talk about some real stuff for you guys. And then join the Patreon, because the Patreon is where you guys, if you want a community of people that talk about TV shows, Ready to Love, Sisters, The Shy, what was there? The Teamer, Love and Marriage, Hip Hop, ATL, Love and Marriage, Huntsville, and DC, and all those episodes, reality and fictional stuff. Then by all means, click on the link down below in the description. Jump on the Patreon as well. Get involved with our Discord, okay? And finally, hey, before you go anywhere, before you even start going quickly, can you pause yourself? You are running too fast. Can you back it up a little bit? We are here. We want to make sure you got it. Listen, the merchandise. Don't forget the merchandise, the merchandise. Okay, all right. Make sure you grab a hoodie, a hat, a windbreaker, something, because winter is coming. And all the weather outside is delightful. All right, we're gonna get to the video now. And talk a little bit about this Phil situation. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more so you guys can actually see it, because there's a little bit thing. So this was some comments that obviously Phil left on one of the blog pages, and it goes on to say he's replying to somebody. Says, I can't speak for her, but I was totally relieved. There's no way I can start a relationship with all that going on in the background. I definitely won. My dignity is intact. My pride and confidence were boosted, and I walked out with my head held high. Ooh, that sounds a little bit cheeky. He said, listen, there's no way I can start a relationship with all that going on in the background. I wonder what he meant by that. But I definitely won I definitely won. My dignity is intact, and my pride and confidence were boosted, and walked out with my head held high. Damn. Someone says, honestly, it just wasn't a match. You saw the signs, and so did she. Keep searching and keep getting ready. That's all of us can do. He says, I know what signs anyone else was looking for, but it probably should have been the sign on the building I work at. Again, he's addressing the issue, the fact that, hey, for me personally, I'm trying to let you know that I have a job. I have a job. Okay. And then Habibi got involved in this situation too. And he's like, Phil, my dog, stop talking about it. And he says, I say, nah, bro, this is just a comical now. Too many lies are running rampant about something as simple as whether or not I have a career, which I have an actual degree in. And I want to be very fair to him. Look, because at one point I was thinking to myself, he might be jobless. Because the way the show was making it seem as if the guy was jobless. He had no job, no career. He was unstable. He was, an unemployed individual. That's the way they were making it sound. The way they were making it feel like. I wasn't sure whether the guy had a career or not. And the fact that he's got a degree in the career he's doing as well, which I'm not sure what the career is, but right. I think he's addressed it later on. I get it. You're frustrated. You're frustrated about the fact that people keep making that suggestion, because men are valued by the value they bring in financially. You are questioned by the status of your job. You are. It's just that simple. As a man, that is a fact. You can't fight it. You must work with it. Habibi goes on to say, man, keep your feelings offline, bro. Don't respond to any of it. There's been way more talked about me than you, bro. I never responded once. They want you to respond and doing it. Now, my thing about Habibi here is, how you going to still turn this in situations about you? There's been way more about me. Nigga, this ain't about you. It's about Phil. Relax yourself. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't about you. It's about Phil. Relax yourself. You know what I mean? How do you still talk about Phil and still inject yourself into it? Hey. And Phil goes and says, feelings. What are you talking about? All I said is I got a job, a job. Okay. And then obviously he puts another post up. It says, however, I definitely have been edited into this narrative of jumping jobs, not having a job, being a comedian, a bum, a lazy, or a family, or not a family leader. All of this is a joke, no pun. Now, I'll be honest with you. I did think he was going to be a comedian full time, and I can't lie to you. I was like, wait, is this what we're trying to do? We're trying to change to a comedian full time. Like, what's going on, bro? Because you got to have a plan about this. You can't just jump into a new career completely different to what you are, and you haven't got no, you haven't got no roots laid down in that career. Now, of course, we found out that you have been a comedian in previous years. So again, my bad. I didn't know that as well about you. So that's my bad. You already have some kind of roots put down in comedy and stuff. So that is a viable lane for you to go down. A bum, a lazy, or not a family leader. I ain't gonna lie to you. That apathetic answer about your baby mums, yeah, you're not being an allegation. I'm gonna need you to come out and clear that up because you ain't being that allegation. That was mad. That you said basically, she'll feel how she feels and she'll do as she'll do. When you start saying that, means that you have no control over that situation and that anything can run. I wouldn't put myself in that situation, my bro. I won't lie to you. You said I've had a great career in the supply chain world for over 4 years. I'm a great father, take great care of my mother, and found out I was healed enough to try comedy again in the near future. I haven't performed since 2009. Aries is an amazing woman. I'm just not the guy for her, and we discussed it in person several times over. I have a lot of love for her and her success as a mum, a daughter, and her career. However, I have enough confidence to move on, crack jokes about what happened, and defend myself against lies like how I make my living. Now, I can't lie to you. That end scene did look like you're a little bit frustrated and hurt. And that end scene when she said she ain't gonna respect you, I thought it was a bit far. Can't lie to you. It is what it is. But if you're saying that everything is good and everything's kosher, I'm gonna run with what you said. Everything's good and everything's kosher. He goes on to say after the finale, I literally took myself to a restaurant that we had on our dates. And I even still texted her afterwards to have more dialogue. They have an amazing crab fried rice. Try shuku Thai in the Legacy West area of Plano TX. Y'all expected me to crawl into a corner and cry. I saw the writing on the wall 1.5 weeks prior to the finale, and I've always respected her decision. Sure, certain verbiage could have been used, but she made a decision that was best for her, and I've always been fine with that. And I wish I could see what I think if she put a GIF, Aries put a GIF there to respond. You know, uh, and stuff. But listen, I think he had every right to defend himself. Right? Aries has spoken in her lives. She said what she wanted to say, and gave her perspective. I think Phil has every right to discuss that. And I think he's going to be on Crystal XO very soon as well. I'll reach out to him, see if we can get an interview and do that. But yeah, no, it's fair for him to say that. I'm not mad at him, and I definitely wouldn't want the motive. I definitely wouldn't want someone to analyze me and be like, I'm jobless. Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Are you mad? I wouldn't want that. You know what I mean? We know how that tarnishes a brother because you are measured by the value that you can bring in. You're measured by the value that you are worth in terms of what you produce and what you build as a man. So yeah, listen, I definitely get Phil's point of view in this particular perspective. I would love to hear more. I would love to, and I can't wait. Hopefully, we can interview him and get better perspective. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification of uploads. We appreciate you guys. Stay locked, stay low.